What we're going to do today is we're going to look at the needs of our youth. We have 4 amazing and distinguished speakers up here. I don't even want to call them speakers. You know, these are visionaries, truly. And they're going to present to you their experiences, their thoughts, their ideas. And not only are they going to share them, but this session is more of a discussion than anything else. We want to hear from you. We want to get your input. We want to make sure, inshallah, that by the time we step out of this room, we have something to take with us, something more proactive, rather than just talking about where are the children and, oh, the poor children and, you know, what's going on with the youth. So I'm glad that you guys are here, alhamdulillah. So then we're going to start with Imam Magid. Everyone knows Imam Magid, okay? It's very difficult to get even a hold of Imam Magid. He's the Vice President of Islam, mashallah, and he is also currently the Imam at Masjid Adam Center. Okay, with that, inshallah, I welcome Imam Magid.
Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah. I'm here just to introduce the topic, actually, because you're going to hear wonderful ideas from the panelists here. This topic is very important because the masjid is supposed to be a place where the Muslim community as a family every member of the family find a place in the masjid. And when we talk about youth, there's so many youth being turned away from mosques, as I said in my khutbah al-Jum'ah. Either literally, people tell them they're not welcome here, or by structuring the masjid activities and the masjid facilities in a way that's not inviting to the youth. And it's very sad to see that's happening in Muslim communities in America. Because if you're talking about future of Islam in this country, you should not look further than your own children. My children and your children are the future of Islam in this country. Now, many people talk about generation gap. There's not communication between the parents and the children. The generation gap also taking place in the mosque. Why the khutbah al-Jum'ah sometimes completely does not address generation gap. Does not talk to youth people. And many youth, they feel sometimes the khutbah al-Jum'ah is irrelevant. Somebody might say, Imam, why do you say this? A person talk about tawbah or a topic of rahmah and being merciful. It's supposed to relate to every person. No, I don't think generalizing topic even in khutbah al-Jum'ah, it will really have the youth be connected. You have to give the message to what the second generations grow up in this country. You have to speak about American context. There's something called the text and the context. The text is the Quran and the Sunnah, and the context is American context. Therefore, if an imam from Sudan like myself, grew up most of his life in Sudan, does not know American culture, and is standing that minbar speaking on topic that's not relevant to the youth, youth will not become interested in khutbah al-Jum'ah. They're not learning anything from it. In the summertime, for example, you have a mosque full of youth in some masajid, the masajid that inviting the youth. And khutbah al-Jum'ah is often does not even acknowledge their presence in there. I make sure in most of my khutbahs on the summers to speak to the youth. And I said to my congregation, I want you to greet every youth sitting among you. You need to thank them for being here. You need to ask them their name. You need to encourage them being in the masjid.